was the 15th of December. Raining, sleeting, raining, sleeting. It's 33 degrees. It's the last day of the so-called muzzleloader slash any type of legal weapon to use. I got my shotgun, a 12 gauge. The reason I didn't bring my muzzleloader because of the rain. It's 12:45 on Sunday. We're out in that box blind, and it's raining pretty heavy. The landowner, which is my brother-in-law, he brought me back on a side-by-side, and we came through the backside of these woods behind me, and we found a dead doe, probably 100 yards behind me. Doesn't look like it's been there long. We didn't see no bullet holes or anything in it, or arrows or whatnot. The rear end is, they started to eat off it, but it don't look like it's been there long. It's not bloated or nothing, or doesn't stink yet. So, hate to see that. So we're gonna sit out here till dark, see what happens. According to my trail cameras that I just put a video up on, there's still quite a few bucks roaming around. I could shoot a doe, but I'm not gonna. I'm out here for a buck. There is a late doe season starts, and then there's another one. I think it goes to like end of January or middle of January. So we'll see. I got time if I want to come out and kill a doe, but I'm out here tonight to try to get one of them bucks. I'll talk to you later. He just stepped out of that bedding area. Well, I just went and looked for blood or any sign, and there is some hair. He went into that dreaded thick stuff. I don't know. I don't know if he's hit hard or what. But when he ran away, he ran with his tail down. I don't know. I'm just sick to my stomach right now. That was a nice buck. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, I guess. I don't know. But we're gonna give it some time. I just talked to my son and his buddy, and we're gonna come back out here after a while, after a couple hours. They want to watch the Lions game and then come back, come out here. But there's not a lot of hair, but there's hair where he was standing. And I walked over. I didn't go in the thick stuff, but I walked over. There's like 3 runways over there going in there. And I'm assuming he took one of them, but I just couldn't tell. And there wasn't any. I can't find any blood. But that sometimes don't mean nothing. But I'm gonna pack up and get out, and then come back with them in a couple hours and see. Fingers crossed. I don't know. It might have been, with the weather conditions and that, it might have been a tad too far. I ranged them at 105, 106 yards. I aimed a little high with that 12 gauge slug. So I might have got him high in the midsection and taken a while to bleed. Like that one buck I shot. Oh, my nose. Like that one buck I shot up in the UP that one year, he didn't bleed for a long time. And there was hair there. So we're going to have to get a hold of that lady, get permission to go out there, which is no problem. That's all she wants us to do, is get a hold of her before we go trampling through her on her property, which is understandable. So I'll get back with you, and hopefully with a good outcome. Well, it's Monday night, the day after I shot that buck last night. We didn't find it. Sick to my stomach. I don't like when that happens, but I've hunted 42 years, and it happened. It won't be the first. It won't be the last. Any of you watching this, I'm sure you've had the same thing happen. I didn't push it. There was a little bit of hair at the shot. I backed out and got a hold of my son and his buddy, and they said after they're done watching the Lions lose, we'll go back out and look for it. Well, I'm not making no excuses, but when we went back out there, it started raining again, and it was foggy as a dickens. You couldn't see 3 feet in front of you. However, we did find 3 drops of blood where he ran into that thick stuff. But there was nothing after that. We searched and we searched and we searched and we searched almost 4 hours. And it was almost impossible to do a grid search because it was so foggy. I mean, you couldn't see 4 feet in front of you. And we were down on our hands and knees trying to find, you could see where he ran, or because the mud was turned up and the leaves were turned up and it was all fresh. You could see where he went through. But you can't stand up straight like I am right now in there, it's so thick. So we backed out, and my son was gonna go out and look today after he got home from work, but it rained all day. And later it got in the day, by the time he got home, the fog returned. So he never went back out. So, yes, I've shot deer. It was it was between 105 and 107 yards because I ranged them at 105. As you could, I didn't get the shot on video again. This time I thought he was in the camera view because I stopped looking through the viewfinder. I grabbed my gun and got it up there, and he had stopped and he was looking out, and little did I know, I didn't see him, but there was a couple of does out there, probably another 100 yards past him that I didn't see. But he had stopped, and once he stopped, here's when I fired the shot. And no, the shot's not on film. But as you could tell when he was running away, he was hit. And it looked like he was starting to plow and like fall over. I mean, he ran fast as he could, straight line, beeline right for that thick bedding area where he came out of. He ran with his tail down, but when I shot, I seen him hunch up a little bit. Not much. He didn't mule kicking up, but I could tell he hunched up a little bit. And then he turned and darted, you know, as you can tell in the video there. He beelined right for that thick stuff. So chalk it up as a loss. I mean, I lost it. There's a lot of things running through my mind. I mean, did I rush the shot? And did I jerk? Did I, you know, a million things could have happened. But I know it's a crappy video. Again, I didn't get him in video when I shot because I thought he was still in view of the camera, but he had stepped a little ways away. I don't know what else I could have did different, guys. I waited probably, it was a good 3 hours after I originally hit him. It was about 4:30 when I hit him. We went back out. It was probably 20 to 8 when we got out there. And we left right around midnight. I couldn't go back out this morning because I had to be to work. But and it rained all night, and it stopped, and then it was raining this afternoon, and my son never went back out. I don't know. But like I said, it happens. And it won't be my first, and it won't be my last. I hated that it happened. I did everything I could to find that deer. I don't know. So unless I get back out with my crossbow, I can get back out there's a late doe hunt going on right now. I may do that. I can use my last buck tag on a doe down here. I got till January 12th with a gun to get a doe. I've already got 2 deer. Do I need another one? No, but I just love to hunt, so I will probably get back out to that box blind before the season is completely done. But if I want to kill a buck now, I have to use my crossbow or bow and arrow, whatever. That season's going on, and then it's going on till the end of January. So that'll put a wrap on this video. I didn't sleep at all. I mean, you guys have all been there. You guys know. It's a kick in the stomach. So, but it ain't the end of the world. A lot more other things happening in this world than that, but still sucks. But that's hunting. And for all you newbies, anybody new watching this, it can happen to you, it can happen to any of us, experienced or not experienced. You're gonna experience it sooner or later in your hunting career. Yeah, until you experience it, you don't know what it's like, but it happens. And I keep telling myself, if it was that easy, everybody'd do it. So I thought and thought and thought, but not even putting this video on. But number one, we're not professionals. At least everybody that I know, we're not all on the Outdoor Channel or Sportsman's Channel or, and we all ain't got lucky enough to have cameramen with us, guys that are getting their shots on film. That's great. We've only been doing it a couple years now. It's still hard when you're by yourself filming. Self-filming it is hard. Earlier this year, I missed getting that buck I shot up at deer camp. I missed getting him on film. And then yesterday, I didn't realize I didn't have him on film until I watched back to see how it played out. He walked right out of the view, and so. But that's what happened. I appreciate you watching, and I expect all the kind of criticism there is. But that's hunting. So, well, I got another video coming up pretty soon. I got another review to do, and then I'm gonna do a end of the season review on New View's products, the good and the bad. And then wait for that deer camp survey to come out, and I'll be doing that video on that. And then here in another month or so, I'll be going up to the I-500 snowmobile race up in the Sioux. So there's lots to come yet, but I just want to explain to you what had happened. Last night's hunt, it's not how I expected it. So we'll talk to you later.